Bend the knee! Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Don Woolley back in the far north again to talk to you about the others, or more commonly known to the people who only watch the show Game of Thrones as the White Walkers. Now, unlike many videos, there aren't too many spoilers with this one because we don't know that much about the others. You know, as far as facts are concerned, pretty much the only facts that we have on them are that they are from a place known as the Lands of Always Winter. Um, they once fought the Children of the Forest and the First Men thousands of years ago during a time which many people in the world of Westeros and Game of Thrones call the Long Night. And now they're being seen for the first time in a few thousand years. We know that they can be killed by dragon glass, also known as obsidian, which was demonstrated by Samuel Tarly. And they can reanimate dead people and control them as part of their army. And mostly those reanimated corpses are known as whites. Now, one fact that we do have about them that's kind of obscured because it has been kind of erased from the histories of the show and also the books is the Night's King. Now, the Night's King supposedly shows up in the show during season 4, I believe, episode either 4 or 5. And, we hear about him in the books, but we don't actually see him. And he's also mentioned in A World of Ice and Fire. Now, one of the things that kind of makes this a little difficult, to analyze fully is because we don't know their true motivations. Now, we hear about what their motivations could be from Melisandre of Asshai because he is a servant of the Red God R'hllor, and basically, she's like, hey, well, the others serve the great other. Now, George R. R. Martin has stated that he isn't necessarily going to tell us whether or not that the gods that are prayed to in these books are real. He has stated that magic is real, and because of that magic, people do believe in the gods, but he won't say yes or no or as to whether or not the gods are actually real. So, what do we know about the others? Well, the main nemesis other than the wildlings is the Night's Watch. Supposedly the wall was constructed to keep them from invading the lower half of Westeros. Again, we know they come from the Land of Always Winter, but we're not sure exactly how far that extends, as the current maps that we have do not fully give us an entire picture of not only Westeros but the entire world. There's many an area that still has yet to be um, archived, excavated, and put onto to a central map of the world. So, the others. It's funny because the way that it's kind of painted, you would think that they're the absolute bad guys. Now, I've heard theories that maybe they are the ultimate good guys, and maybe that they built the wall to keep human beings out, and they're tired of the human incursions and also the amount of free folk that have been able to amass in the north, over the thousands of years that they've been asleep. Now, also, it is believed that they are looking for some of the artifacts that people from the Night's Watch and also Mance Rayder and his group have been looking for, such as the Horn of Jormon. It's said that they ride ice spiders. They might be able to wake ice dragons, And if you know anything about ice dragons are actually supposed to be bigger than your normal dragon, possibly 2 to 3 times the size. And it's kind of hard to get a handle on what the ultimate outcome is going to be with them, because there is so much that we do not know, as far as fact. We get a lot of opinion on them. You get the story from Old Nan that she tells the Bran. You get what's stated about them in the World of Ice and Fire. You get what's stated about them from people who have been north of the Wall and actually seen them. But other than that, there unfortunately isn't a lot of information. I'm probably going to have to make another pilgrimage up here at some point, after the end of the series, whether or not there's still a wall standing, because many people believe that they are the ones who are going to break down the wall, if not some wildling who blows the horn of Jorman. Not exactly sure, but leave me your thoughts. What do you think about the others? What do you think about the depiction in the show versus how they're described in the books? Do you think that they are the bad guys that most people believe that they are? Do you think that they're possibly another offshoot of human? Could they possibly be the first men? Anyway, look, it is cold as all hell out here. I'm going to get back south of the wall so I can, talk to you about some other things. Alright, anyway, rate, comment, subscribe, share, tell your friends, come back for more. That's been my time. Don Willie, and I'm out.